Um, Dad was, he was just typical 60s, 1960s, 1970s dad. Didn't show a lot of emotion. He let the raising of the kids to mom. He did his job. He worked, came home, paid the bills, and then he liked to have fun. He always had a great time. He would there was, oh wait. He liked to get a boat for a few years, which was, first year was pretty good, the second year was a disaster. We got stuck every single week and we had to call for help, and that was free cell phones back in 1973, whatever it was. So, but Dad was a great captain, and he's the captain of our family, so that's appropriate. But, he always liked to have fun. He was a big tennis player. We used to play tennis every Thursday night. He used to play more often than that. We used to bike a lot. Remember, we biked to Beth Page a few times. I think we even biked to the beach, Jones Beach a few times. So he was always very active, and he's great. Let's see. Dad had these, what I remember most about my childhood and about Dad was that he had that 70s porno mustache. Big mustache, and that was...
It was in then.
Yeah, sure. So, and the funniest thing is that one time they were on a cruise and they had a dress-up contest, and they dressed as Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. And guess who got to be Dorothy? Mr. Birthday Boy over here, like Dorothy. Big porn mustache. Yeah.
And they won the contest.
And they won the contest. Because of that mustache. The mustache on Dorothy. That's unique. Let's see. So, but another thing I remember about Dad was when we had bar mitzvahs and stuff, and bar mitzvahs and weddings, they always do the best parties. And Dad loved to get up on the chair and wave his arms. He needed to be, for that moment, he liked being the center of attention. And it's very memorable with him. One other story about Dad he always told was that, he was a plumbing supply store, everyone knows that, back in the day. And one time somebody stole a hammer and was running away with it, and Dad decided to run after him. So he's running down the street, chasing a guy with a hammer, and then about halfway down the street he said, "What am I going to do if I actually catch this guy?" And at which point he said, I guess we can live with that lost hammer. And he came back to work. Anyway, that's all I had. I just wanted to say, we all love you. And thank you for being a great dad and a great grandfather.
Okay. I'd like to make a